How you doing, Travis?
Doing well. How you doing?
Good. Bobby Terry Jr. and Travis here. We share an experience that I love getting ready to partner with Travis. But in 2009, I lost, a lot of properties, just like the market crashing today. And that led me to really stay, in the real estate market. I really learned from it. And, I said we share some situations and, today you sold your house going through what I went through, and I mean, you in great spirit, and you said something that caught my attention, which was the same thing I said. I said, you know what? I'm interested in, pursuing that. So what got you interested in just to keep going, from what you experienced through this process?
Well, I mean, I learned a lot from the process, as far as being different options available to folks. And I'm the kind of person that, if I go through something that's challenging and I come out of it okay, because I was able to come out of my situation, and my situation started because I was trying to do something positive, go out on entrepreneurship and things of that nature. But so I want to take this knowledge that this experience that I have, and I want to be able to take that to help other people, because I don't believe that I was allowed to experience this just for myself. Okay. I believe I was allowed to experience it so that I can use the knowledge and information to help other people that may have similar situations, and that's Absolutely. What I'm looking forward to doing.
And I love the fact that we crossed paths, because I felt the exact same way, and I'm more than excited to help you wherever you feel weak, which is the way a good team is established anyway.
Absolutely.
Wherever you weak, I'm gonna try to be strong, and the same thing.
Absolutely.
So Mr. Travis is actually, and this is how fast things can turn around when you connect with the right people. He's actually getting ready to start buying properties effective today, because he did learn a lot of valuable information.
Absolutely.
And I know for a fact, how great of assistance you're going to be because just from going through this stuff myself, losing, and that's how we connect.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what services are you actually going to offer that makes your business unique, and they should work with you if they're going through the situation right now? What are you going to offer?
That's a great question. Well, I think first and foremost, I want to sit down with the individual person and find out what their goals are.
Okay.
I want to be able to listen and find out kind of where they want to go, and kind of advise them, like the conversations we had.
Okay.
Because a lot of people aren't even aware of what their rights are, what their options are, things of that nature. And I want to be that person to first and foremost listen, but also be able to offer, suggestions and directions to help them accomplish their goal and have the best outcome for them possible.
Yeah. And also what's unique about our model, because again, I'm a survivor just as well. It's not always about trying to buy your house. There's assistance that actually, you navigated me through, tools that he used very wisely, and is very unique in these situations. So if you're trying to keep your house, it's not necessarily sell me, I'm here to buy your house, but if it gets to that point, this unique model that he uses, you have the relationship with the right person, because the only person that decides you can't keep the house is you. And
Absolutely.
You done well with that tool, and you're willing to provide it. So it's not always about them just giving you the house. You're willing to help them keep it too, just well, right?
Absolutely. Everybody should have access to attorneys, legal experts, to help them make difficult decisions, challenging decisions in life, because our whole society is built around laws.
Yeah.
There's laws around pretty much everything we do, and everybody needs access, especially in situations like this, so that they understand what their rights are, what their responsibilities are, because the people around them, the people working with them, do have access to attorneys.
Yeah.
And if they don't have that, then they're at a disadvantage. So our goal is to empower and equip and ensure that folks have that access so that they can make the best decision possible. And that's another part of this team, is that we have access to legal experts that are top quality but also affordable.
Absolutely.
And that's not typical in the legal realm.
Well, I'm glad you hit on that point, because in the process they'll send you paperwork that'll say foreclosure intervention, and on that sheet they'll give you the law firm's phone number, but if you read that next sentence under that, it lets you know that they represent the plaintiff and do not represent you. So a couple of people that I have worked with were misled, because they'll say I talked to the attorney, and they're actually talking to the bank's attorney.
Right.
So that's like calling the guy with the gun and say, hey, where you want to shoot me, and
Right.
so
Right.
yeah.
Exactly.
And so the plan that you were using is very affordable, but now this type of person I like getting a recipe or instructions and go do it. So when you can get a very affordable plan that's going to tell you how to respond to the paperwork they send you, because they send you a lot of. Did you get a lot of paperwork?
Got a lot of paperwork. Got a lot of paperwork that I didn't understand. It was written in legal language that I didn't understand, and I needed somebody to help me decipher it.
Okay. So they were there to answer your questions, and
Absolutely.
So if you even needed to file something, did they guide you in a direction or send you the paper and say, hey, this is what you need, or?
Absolutely.
And they didn't upcharge you or upsell you or nothing? Huh?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah.
And I know how great it was, because you nice, calm, you sold your house today and you just have no defeat in you and all, and I'm more than proud to work with you, because that's the exact same look I had when I sold mine. I was actually excited, because I was like, whoa, I really learned something,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I was able to do it, and without any costs coming at me.
Okay.
Related to the process, because of the team that I work with.
Oh, awesome.
Which makes a difference. And I want to be able to be that same resource for other people as well.
Funny you said that. Remember when we first met on the first meeting, I said,
Yeah, I do.
you're going to be on the other side of the table.
Yeah.
And now here it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, he followed everything, so I knew it was my duty to, because I asked him what was his plan. He said, well, maybe I'm going to possibly, try to find me a house to rent or something like this. And I'm like, no, because my knowledge is his knowledge. And I mean, he went all the way through that process. So I let him know is that, no, you can buy a house today, and we're going to equip him with the tools to be able to do that for him and his family. And I'm just excited.
Absolutely.
Excited.
I mean, home ownership, just makes sense. It just makes sense for individuals and families, and you can do it in a way that makes sense for your budget.
Yeah.
It makes sense for your situation. It's a win-win situation all the way around.
Awesome. It was a pleasure to do this video and share it with you.
Yeah, same here.
Now, Travis is going to be the guy to contact if you need help, with a foreclosed situation. He's joining the team today, and our tools is his tools is our tools. So we both had the same experience, so we totally understand. It happens, to the best of us. So just reach out to Travis, if you want to give me your phone number. Or
Absolutely. Phone number is 864-747-2385. And, anybody have any questions, and, maybe you're not experiencing this situation, but you know somebody that's experiencing it, and you want somebody that can kind of relate. You want somebody that has knowledge. You want somebody that has a team of folks, some of the best realtors, some of the best folks that specialize in this particular area, because everybody doesn't specialize. And you want a team of attorneys that have your back, that you can afford. So 864-747-2385. Reach out to me and let's talk.
I really appreciate your time today, man.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys take it easy.